Off. Hi and welcome to another video of Curious Human, and today we are going to unbox and review Holyton HS330. It's a mini size model quadcopter and it is meant for, and they say it is for 14 plus age, and it has features like intelligent flight mode, easy for beginners, all-round protection, searchlight, modular battery. Let's go ahead and unbox it. So before we open this, I want to say that best way to judge a drone is to how quickly a user, in this case me, can adapt and understand how the drone works, what are the functionalities, and get the drone in the air as soon as possible. I call that parameter box to air, BTA parameter. The shorter the time, better the drone is, I feel. So, okay, go ahead. Okay, here's the drone. Okay, that looks good. So instructions: caution for battery, 3 batteries, a really nice looking matte finish remote control, some extra propellers and accessories to replace that, and USB cable. Let's go ahead and open the drone. That looks really tiny and really good. It fits in my palm, and it's, I think, if you look at the dimension, it's a little bigger than 3.5 inches by 3.5 inches. Oh, that's really tiny and very light. I think it should not be more than 0.5 grams. Let's go ahead and open batteries. Oh, that's a really lightweight batteries. So they have given 3 batteries. Let's take out the remote. Remote looks really sturdy. It's a really lightweight remote. Okay, so there is an on-off button here. There is a button to take off and land, and there's also a mode for headless. So in headless mode, you don't need to worry about what is the front and what is the back of the drone. You can just fly it, and I think that makes it very easy for the kids. You can do a flip with the flip button here. So let's put it here. It requires 3 AAA batteries, which I didn't know. So they're saying battery, put it here and push it. Oh, long press and it turned on. The battery is installed and it will pair. 3 speed modes: low, medium and high. Good news, kids. There's so many functionalities for such a small drone. And for the beginners, like, I don't want to spend like 200-300 bucks in a drone and then crash it and feel bad about it. Oh, I didn't talk about the cost. 25 bucks, guys. So all these features just for 25 bucks. And yeah, if you crash it, if it goes bad, 25 bucks. I think you can buy another one. Flight time about 7 minutes per battery. We are gonna test that. So make sure when you order this drone, you also order some AAA batteries. You'll need it. I think they should have either make this rechargeable. Okay, so let's go ahead. Press. Okay, it's on now. Press twice quickly, and then it calibrated. It was flashing very quickly, and then now it's flashing normally, I would say. Now let's turn on the up and down to pair it, you would say. Now it stopped flashing. That means it's connected. And now move both joysticks to lower left, and that will also force this drone to calibrate the gyro. Okay, so it quickly flashed. That means it was doing it, and then it stopped. Means everything is fine now. We'll start with 1 key takeoff and landing. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. And it is very, very stable. I'm impressed. And that is quick. Okay. See? It's amazing. Pressing the button. Okay, that was a good landing. Box to air time BTA was just like 5 minutes, given the condition that you have the batteries. So to summarize this video, this many things you get in a 25 bucks Holyton HS330 drone. That is one instruction manual, 3 batteries, 1 screwdriver and a cat's claw to remove and attach the propellers just in case you break them, 2 anti-clockwise and clockwise propellers, and a really comfortable controller which has, but just to remind you guys that it doesn't come with 3 AAA batteries which it requires, so make sure you have those 2 when you order this. The drone, which actually weighs only 50 grams with the battery. Some of you might ask that, do I need to register this drone to fly outside? No, you do not need to, because the laws are like, if your drones weigh more than 250 grams, you need to register them before you fly them outside for recreational purpose. But this drone weighs only 50 grams, which doesn't require any kind of registration. So your kids, they can just fly it anywhere they want to. It also has 5 sensors, 2 in the front and 1 on each side, also at the bottom here, which actually detects an object up 1 feet apart from the drone. Let's go to the remote. It has really good features. You can either go for sensor mode, which doesn't require this remote, or you can just go to the remote controller and you can just turn it on and move the left joystick up and down once, and it will just bind it with the drone, and then you can use it. All it takes is just 1 button to take off and land, and which works perfectly fine, as you just seen before in the video. The headless mode, just in case you don't want to think a lot about where the drone is looking at, the head and the tail, you can just go into headless mode and you can just fly it easily. There's a button here to change speed, and it has 3 modes: slow, medium and fast, and it's really good. Like, it really works. So if you're not comfortable, just go ahead with the slow mode, and as you go, like as you use this drone and get comfortable with it, you can move, like increase the speed. There's a 360 flip button, and it will, like when you press it, it just takes 360 flip. When you're not using a remote controller, you're just like in a sensor mode, just press and hold the power on button to turn it on. Place it on a surface and the lights will blink slowly. That means it's ready to fly. Put it on your palm and slowly throw it in the air. The sensors, the object avoidance works really good. If you want to, like if it's hovering somewhere and if you want to just turn it off, just hold it and flip it. It will stop there right away. And do not worry about your fingers, it won't pass through the cage. It's really good, and I think it's nicely spaced out. I think even for the kids' finger, they won't pass through it. So that's a good sign for this drone. Flight time. Yes. So let's talk about the flight time. Flight time was, so they claim that flight time is 7 minutes each. That means 21 minutes for all 3 batteries. And I tried, and yes, I tried for 2 batteries, and it actually went up to 15, just over 15 minutes, which proves their claim. But I wasn't doing anything. It was in a sensor mode. I just threw it in the air and it was hovering there, and there was no command. It was just detecting when it goes to closer to a wall, it just goes away from there. So there's not much of a balancing and work like there. But I think when you try to play with this, I think you should expect around 5 minutes, 5 to 5.5 minutes per battery, and that's actually good. Like, that's not bad. So let me know in the comment section if you want to know anything more about this drone. Also suggest me something that you want me to do in the next video. Till then, good night and have fun and stay safe, guys.